Imagine a place so remote that even Japan's own people have forgotten about it. A place where dense rainforests stretch over mountains, ancient mangrove forests line the coast, and creatures that seem to come from another time still thrive in secret. Welcome to Iriomote, a small island at Japan's southernmost tip, a tropical paradise like no other. Introduction to Iriomote. You've probably heard of Japan's famous destinations like Tokyo, Kyoto, or even Okinawa. But tucked away 2,000 kilometers south of the capital is an island so wild and untouched, it might feel like stepping into a hidden world. What makes Iriomote so extraordinary? For one, it's not just a destination, it's a living, breathing paradise where nature hasn't just survived but flourished. Against all odds, Iriomote is one of Japan's best-kept secrets. This tiny island, only 289 square kilometers in size, is covered in dense rainforests, mangroves, and coral reefs. Its remote location in the Okinawa Prefecture, just 300 kilometers from Taiwan, means it's often overlooked by tourists. But that's exactly what makes it special. Iriomote remains one of the last true wildernesses in Japan. Here, typhoons may ravage the landscape, but soon after, the island bursts back to life in stunning beauty. Iriomote isn't just a place. It's an island with its own heartbeat, its own rhythm, and its own story to tell. The resilient ecosystem. Now let's talk about the real magic of Iriomote. Its ecosystem is a story of survival, resilience, and connection. From the muddy mangrove forests to the thriving coral reefs, nature here is a masterpiece, carefully woven together over millennia. But how do such fragile ecosystems endure? Well, it's all about a delicate balance. And Iriomote's mangrove forests are at the center of it all. The mangrove forests along the island's coastline play a crucial role in protecting the island's delicate shoreline. They form a natural barrier that shields the land from the sea, holding back storm surges and preventing erosion. These roots are not just anchors. They also help in nutrient cycling and support a variety of species adapted to these brackish waters. And when the tide goes out, something incredible happens. Small crabs, including species like the Iriomote mangrove crab, scurry across the mudflats, foraging for food and turning the muddy ground into a buzzing hub of life. The mudflat ecosystems also attract mudskippers, a type of fish that can breathe air and walk on land. These mudskippers take advantage of the low tide to forage for food, helping maintain the balance of this unique habitat. It's a bustling and fragile world within the mangrove maze, where each creature, whether crabs, fish, or mudskippers, plays an essential role in maintaining the rhythm of life on the island. Unique creatures and adaptations. It's not just the plants that make Iriomote unique. This island is home to some of the rarest and most peculiar creatures in Japan, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. What really sets Iriomote apart is its astonishing array of endemic species, some of which are so rare they are nearly mythical. One of these is the Iriomote cat, Prionylurus iriomotensis, a small, elusive wildcat that is one of the rarest creatures in the world. With fewer than 100 individuals believed to remain in the wild, the Iriomote cat is critically endangered. Its solitary nocturnal lifestyle, combined with its remote habitat in the island's dense forests, makes it difficult to study, and much of its behavior remains a mystery. These cats are so elusive that they are often more legend than fact in local culture. But the Iriomote cat isn't the only fascinating resident on the island. The mangrove ecosystems here are home to giant mangrove whelk, a species of large snail that thrives on the mineral-rich leaves of the mangroves. These snails are not just curiosities. They are important players in the island's delicate ecosystem, helping to break down plant material and recycle nutrients that support other organisms. Even the humble hermit crab plays a role in this intricate web of life. These crabs use empty shells as homes, and you'll often find them living alongside geckos, which can be seen darting across the forest floor. Iriomote's unique mix of creatures, from the enigmatic wildcats to the industrious hermit crabs, highlights the island's unparalleled biodiversity and the delicate balance that allows such creatures to thrive. Akiko Ishigaki, a designer inspired by nature. One of the most profound connections to Iriomote comes from Akiko Ishigaki, a textile designer whose work is deeply influenced by the island's natural beauty. What does a textile designer have to do with the wild, untamed nature of Iriomote? Akiko's bond with the island is both spiritual and artistic. Born in Okinawa Prefecture and later moving to Iriomote, she draws inspiration from the rhythms of nature that surround her. Her textile designs often reflect the colors, textures, and patterns found in the island's landscapes, capturing the essence of Iriomote's lush environments. Akiko works with natural fibers, including indigenous materials like gossypium and dyes that are derived from plants in the area such as indigo. While she is inspired by the island's rich ecosystem, including its flora and fauna, she has not been specifically known for using mangrove bark in her dyeing process. Akiko's artistic philosophy is to honor the island's deep connection to nature and integrate it into her designs. She often works with the cycles of the seasons, incorporating the island's changes into the textures and colors she uses, blending artistry with a profound respect for the natural world. In her own words, "When I hear the kingfisher sing its mating song, I know the weather will stay good," she says. Everything on the island is connected. Plants, animals, the weather, it all comes together. Though Akiko's designs have been recognized in Japan, there is limited documentation to suggest her work has been showcased at institutions like the Museum of Modern Art in New York. However, her approach has resonated with many within the design world, earning her attention for her ability to celebrate the harmony of nature through her craft. Her work is not just about creating beautiful textiles. It's about embodying the rhythms of life on Iriomote and celebrating the wisdom that comes with living in tune with nature's cycles. The enduring power of the mangroves. We've talked about the mangroves as protectors of the coastline, but they do much more than that. These incredible plants are vital to the health of the entire marine ecosystem. You might think of mangroves as just trees with weird roots, but on Iriomote, they are the unsung heroes of the ecosystem. Mangroves are vital to Iriomote's coral reefs. By slowing the flow of river water, they help filter out excess nutrients and prevent sediment from flowing into the sea. This keeps the water clear and clean, which is essential for coral health. In fact, Iriomote has some of the healthiest coral reefs in the world, with over 360 species of coral. These reefs are a rare treasure, especially given that coral reefs around the world are facing threats from climate change and coral bleaching. And the mangroves don't just protect the coastline and coral reefs, they also provide a habitat for various marine creatures, including mudskippers and crabs, which thrive in the rich ecosystem they create. The roots of these trees also provide refuge for young fish, helping to sustain biodiversity and maintain the balance of marine life. The future of Iriomote. The future of Iriomote is uncertain. With its incredible biodiversity and unique ecosystems, this island is a precious gem that needs protection more than ever. So, what's next for Iriomote? Will it remain a forgotten paradise, or will the world recognize its value? In 2021, Iriomote became part of the Okinawa Island's UNESCO World Heritage Site, a well-deserved recognition for its unparalleled biodiversity. However, with climate change and increasing human activity, the island's delicate ecosystems face new threats. It's up to the people who call this place home, like Akiko Ishigaki and others who understand its value, to protect its identity and ensure that future generations can experience the beauty and wonder of Iriomote. For now, Iriomote remains a paradise, one that's forgotten by many but cherished by those who understand its true value. It's a place where humans and nature exist in harmony and where the rhythms of life continue, just as they have for centuries. From the mangroves to the coral reefs, from the wildcats to the artisans, Iriomote is a living storybook of nature. A forgotten paradise, yes, but perhaps it's time we all start remembering. Because in Iriomote, nature isn't just something to admire, it's something to protect. Subscribe for more stories about the world's hidden treasures.